Hello everybody, it is I, your favorite VTuber Android Airhead. Welcome to another in a long string of absolute mess-ups. And, yeah, no, this is more Fibbage, or actually more Jackbox in general, but yeah. Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Alright, once we get a few people in here, hey there, Raiden. Once we get a few people in here, we will absolutely get going. Alright, so, how have you guys' days been? 'Cause let me tell you, mine has been mostly just me playing Elden Ring. And like, in a good way, I think, but generally speaking, from what I can tell, I am very, very bad at that game. He actually genuinely ended the really? He really ended it? I don't believe it. I don't buy it. But yeah, so you've been reading it the whole day. Oh, nice. Oh yeah, what'd he do? Oh man. Elden Ring's been going nuts though, dude. The DLC is so fucking good. I'm not good at it, but it's really good. I thought I'd be overleveled for it. Was not. Was not the case. Hey, Firewall, welcome. How you doing? Weeks later. Hey guys, part 4. That's probably how it'll go based on everything till this point. Basically just gets another form. He has 3. A lot of forms for one dude. Oh man, I should get another form. Get like, I don't know, a giant robot body or something. Maybe that'll be one of the outfits. Who knows? I did announce 3 of those. Still haven't done anything with it, but I'll do something eventually. Alright. Once we get a few more people in here, we can start the game. Smells like the essence of fish ass. Welcome to the stream, Firewall. How you doing? He smells like the essence of fish ass. It is as though Shaquille O'Neal soaked his feet in warm lemonade. Oh, it is as though... Okay, I thought you were doing like a Shakespeare quote or something like that. I do believe it is as though Shaquille O'Neal soaked his feet in warm lemonade. That is a very specific smell you're trying to get across here. That and fish ass. But wait, wouldn't fish ass just smell like the rest of the fish though? Because like, fish aren't exactly like the most clean creatures to begin with. They're swimming around in their own filth. That's where they live. It'd be like if I smeared myself in... What do I smell like? Anyway, I've been doing just fine, Firewall. How you been doing? Oh, so his third form is like guilt and, Oh, okay. Guilt and emotionlessness. Prime power-up stuff. Yeah, this is part 4, he will die. Oh well, that'll probably be part 4. Anyway. So, what have you guys been doing over the last... day and a half, I guess? Or just a day? I don't know. The Jump King stream yesterday wasn't even an hour. That was an experience. I went into it salty, came out of it salty. But like somehow more so. Oh man. You smell like cigs, bootleg booze, and regret. I do. Yeah, you know, one too many divorces is just kind of taking it out of me. Third form is gonna beat villain because I'm depressed. That is kind of a funny way to do a power-up. Like, normally it's like, with the power of my friends, I will make it through this. But this time it's like, I got dressed today, and that's the hardest thing I've ever done. And he just wins. Okay. Literally so the weakest of the heroes. Oh, depression will do that to you. So... any games you guys excited for? Because we got like a lot of like big game expo things recently. Like Summer Games Fest, we got, you know, Nintendo Direct, the Sony Showcase, the Xbox Showcase. I gotta say, I came out of the Sony one not really excited for anything. Came out of the Xbox one thinking, okay, that went better than I thought. Not great, but better than I thought. And then there was the Nintendo one. Nintendo one had a ton of stuff. I looked after kids, but I can't pull a Toji. The Nintendo one had like... what was it? It had Metroid, another game by the Final Fantasy guy, another game by the Danganronpa guys. Just a lot of good stuff in general. Stuff that appeals to me in particular. And only me. They also announced the Dragon Quest stuff, a new Zelda game that actually looks pretty cool, where it's like Minecraft or something. Kinda, but like with beds. I guess we're closer to like Tears of the Kingdom, but like 2D in a way. Because you can just like reconstruct stuff from stuff. Look up to the kid, bro. Shut up. Oh, man. And now there's Topaz in it. Oh, shit. Also, I know we always start with Fibbage, but if there is another game you guys want to start with, we can do something else. Oh, we're doing something off screen together. First going to Nintendo Direct in a while, yeah. I still remember that. Remember the one from like 2 years ago where it was just exclusively like farming games? Like an oddly large amount of farming games just spewed out. I don't know. I still love that Donkey video where it's just flashing between the Sony Direct with like God of War Ragnarok and stuff, and then the Nintendo one where it's like farm life medieval. In this medieval land, you'll have to farm for your life. Like the depressed men pay tax. I feel like that's a different problem entirely, but yeah. And then it would be like every 5 seconds it would have some different variation of roughly the same game. I don't know. The only thing in the Sony one that I was looking forward to was the Monster Hunter stuff, and then even then we got more Monster Hunter stuff in the TGS showcase. We still don't know what the flagship is, but we'll find out, I guess, in August? I don't know. Regardless, plenty of stuff on the horizon. Plenty of stuff. Plenty of stuff indeed. The, what is it? Atlas has that ReFantasio game coming out. I'm not necessarily gonna get that. I do like Atlas stuff, but like, I don't know. I like Shin Megami Tensei and the various other things they've made well enough, but I feel like Persona's just kind of, you know, it's kind of their niche. It's like, that's just such a thing that, like, I just enjoy it. It doesn't surprise me when people do easy, brainless games. No, I get you. Yeah, it's like, games that don't require a lot of thought is absolutely its own category. Like, that's a whole thing. Like, you can't... How can I put this? There are plenty of games out there that are as casual as possible purely because that's like, I don't know. Okay, easy example, right? So yesterday, I was really tilted after both Jump King and Elden Ring just beat my ass. So I just sat down for like a nice, calming little game of, I think it was like online tic-tac-toe or something. My point is, sometimes you just kind of need something a little, like, easy. Atlas feels like it's pressured into doing Persona-adjacent stuff to stay in business. Yeah, and it's like, I feel bad for them, but at the same time, it's like, no one else really makes anything like Persona, but I've seen a lot of games that are kind of like some of the other things they make. Like, I like Shin Megami Tensei, but I'm not gonna lie, I feel like the dating sim just adds something to it. Plus, I feel like in general, Persona's just like stylish enough to the point where it can kind of just Like, you look at it and you know what you're looking at. And Shin Megami Tensei is good. And I like it, but it doesn't really have the same kind of flair, you know? Besides, there's just something so appealing about saying stuff like, oh yeah, you know, you can date your teacher while a cat tells you to go to bed because you're going to rob someone tomorrow. Yeah, it's suffering from success. They've made something so good they are now pigeonholed into making only that thing. You gotta, you know, you hate to see it. But, exactly, Persona started as an SMT offshoot. It's kind of like, I think... There's a similar thing with the Magical Index franchise, where they had a spin-off called A Certain Scientific Railgun, that I believe, and I don't have the numbers back this up, but I feel like, in general, Railgun is more popular than the series it spun off from. Or spun off. Spawn off? It doesn't matter. Point is, it's a spin-off and it was more popular. You love to see it, but you also hate to see it. It is actually kind of funny to watch when that happens. I'm trying to think of other examples. Like, obviously there's like Cheers and Frasier and all that, where the sequel sitcom essentially is still a show people like. But I can't think of a lot of things that oh wait, yeah, also like Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad. I wouldn't say Better Call Saul is more popular than Breaking Bad, but it's one of those things where it's funny that, like, normally when you have a sequel show like that, where it's like, oh, well, this is, it's got this character from the show, but it doesn't have any of the other cast members, usually it's not nearly as popular, but Better Call Saul actually did really well, and everyone liked it. In fact, I think it has more seasons than Breaking Bad, which isn't necessarily indicative of success, but, you know, people liked it a lot. So yeah, it's things like that. Alice can't release any new game without also announcing a new dungeon pack for Persona 5. Or, you know, another thing for Persona 3, or, hell, an announcement for Persona 6. They could just do that. They could absolutely just do that thing. Let's be real here. Does anyone on the planet think that they are not producing Persona 6, and they have been probably for the last couple of years? I mean, think about it. 5 was like a global success, then they put 4 on Steam, then they put the rest of them on Steam, which I'm pretty sure was still a decision from, like, Sega strong-arming them into it. They're making Persona 6, and we all know they're making Persona 6. So why haven't they said that they're making Persona 6? That's the question. I get revealing it when it's ready. I get not wanting to announce it years ahead of time. However, I would like them to announce it years ahead of time. Are they making GTA 7? They are. They probably should. Just in advance from GTA 6. Thing is, though, I don't think GTA 5 was meant to go on as long as it did. Like, they probably made it with the intent of like, oh, well, we'll have this go for a few years, then we'll have GTA 6. But 5 just kept going, so I assume they're building 6 to be more of like a platform of sorts for everything else to follow. Resident Evil 4 was so great it single-handedly changed the RE series for a good 8 years. Good is a strong word, but yeah, it was plenty of years there. Oh god, yeah. Remember Resident Evil 6? I mean, looking back on it, I don't hate it as much as I did once, but, like, I still don't think Resident Evil 6 was that good. I even heard a rumor that Capcom was looking for, like, developers for a possible RE6 remake, and no one wanted to do it. Like, you know what'll be really crazy, though? When we get, like, a Resident Evil 7 remake. I don't think it'll happen anytime soon, but we're starting to run out of Resident Evil games they can remake. We've got, let me think, off the top of my head, 5, 6, Code Veronica, 0, I guess Revelations if they want to do that. Revelations 2. But it'll be interesting to see how they change their strategy in a few years. Currently, Capcom's strategy has been 2 things. It's been Monster Hunter and releasing remakes of Resident Evil games, and also Resident Evil Village. So when 9 comes out, It'll be very, very interesting to see exactly where that goes. I remember though, when Resident Evil 7, when I found out that came out, I was like, huh. Well, I mean, I like Resident Evil, so I might as well get it. Because, like, at that point, I had played 6 a few years prior. I had no interest in, like, doing anything Resident Evil again. You never hated Resident Evil 6. I do think... Yeah, it had problems, definitely. It's one of those things where I feel like it just didn't need all 4 storylines. Like, if it was just Leon, or just Chris, or hell, even just Jake, I think it would have been okay. I think it's just the problem was splitting it up too much and having things be, just kind of all over the place. Like, Leon's campaign, I thought was pretty good. When you get down to it, it was like a... That felt like Resident Evil to me. Or at least Resident Evil by that point. But then you have Chris's, and I didn't like Chris's because I feel like it was just... I don't know how to describe it, just a little... Jake's was pretty good, I will say. I like Jake's. Also, he's played by Troy Baker. It's just kind of... I don't know, I think he was a cool character. He's like the Giorno of Resident Evil. Man, I really want to start these streams like half an hour or something before, just so we have enough people to actually start by the time the stream's supposed to start. Maybe I should have the tweets go live like right when I start the stream, so that way people see it immediately. Who knows. Anyway, yeah, it's like... I wonder if they would do like a third-person remake for, Resident Evil 7. Just, I don't know, for comedy. Also, Resident Evil 1, when you think about it, when is Troy Baker gonna voice a character named Troy? I want to see the opposite. I want to see him play a character named, Shit, who was Troy fighting in that one war? Like the country of Troy? Was it Greece? It was... No, it was... I don't know. Point is, whatever the opposite of Troy is. It'll be like Helen Cooker or something. I don't know. Boy. But yeah, it's, Resident Evil 6 definitely had some good parts. I just think that they need to be careful with how they redo it. Because it's one thing if they just, like, do it completely the same way it used to. But, in all honesty, I don't think that would fly. Speaking of, remember that guy from the God of War Ragnarok, R-A-E-B? Supposedly he was modeled after the main composer of the Norse games. Ray was just bare back. Oh! Oh, he was modeled after Bear McCreary. Yeah, okay. Rabe. Or Raub. I don't know how to pronounce that. But yeah, that's actually really cool. Yeah. The God of War theme for the new games is really, really good. Though, now that I'm saying that, I can only think of the Skyrim theme when I'm trying to think of it. So, I will recall it at some point, especially because I've listened to it a lot. But, yeah, there's also, well, it's like not even just the God of War theme. There's the God of War theme, there's, Salvation. Imagine if you debuted in the game as Deori. Oh my god. Deori. Firewall. Firewall, if nothing else, even if you accomplish nothing else in the rest of your life, I want you to know that is one of the funniest things I've ever heard. And it's just my name spelled backwards. I don't know how that never occurred to me. Okay. Alright, yeah, that's perfect. Oh my god. That should be Girlhead's name. Deoria. That's just do like the Beavis and Butthead joke where I'm like, diarrhea. It's pronounced Daria or something. Oh man, that's hilarious. Tell you what, Firewall, you want to do like a quick Fibbage game, just the two of us? Because at the moment, we've been sitting here for like 20 minutes and no one else has shown up. Am I like shadow banned on YouTube or something like that? Like, what's happening here? Ah. Make one person laugh. Hey, yeah, that was brilliant. That was great. All right. I need to get back into the thing. Hold on a sec. All right. Let's go. Quick game. If anyone else wants to join, they had 20 minutes to do it ahead of time.
Welcome to Fibbage. I'm Cookie with a C and 4 Ks. 2 players? Okay, but if I find out this is one person on
YouTube could have taken a dump over Deoria.
And if anybody else wants to join, they can get in the audience at any time. The audience votes on fake answers.
Oh my god, Deoria.
Let's go.
Fibbage.
This is round 1, where you get 500 points for fooling the other player with your lie. And you'll get 1,000 for finding the truth.
Alright, I got this.
Alright, choose a category.
Literally all of these are just... What the hell? What the hell is an examperan?
I see you can't be bothered.
Exam pranks. Okay, Olympics. Let's see what this is.
Okay, here's your first question. The 1900 Olympics in Paris had a strange event called long jump for blank. Now enter a bluff on your device that sounds real enough to fool your opponent. If you
2 people in the audience? I don't think so. I mean, we can see in a sec. Hey, Firewall, at the very least, when it's just the two of us, I know you're not going to type the N-word. So there's that. Alright, let's see.
So here are your choices. Look for the truth and tap it on your device.
I feel like I know the answer here. It's gotta be this, right?
Alright, let's see what you guys picked.
Exactly, right. It has to be horses. It's the only thing that is dumb enough to make sense. It makes so little sense that it makes all the sense. The crippled and the Reich. Alright.
Time to pick a category.
Out of pure curiosity, what the hell is this? I'll type the N-word being nincompoop.
Elena Bodnar invented a bra that can also be used as a blank. Type in your lies now.
What the fuck? Let's see.
Okay, take a look and find the truth.
Bottle opener, gas mask, parachute, and scuba mask. Okay, let's walk through this, right? Bottle opener seems like an actual function, but it seems a little too basic. Parachute... If it could be used as a parachute, dude, holy shit. Like, what? Gas mask... you know what, I could believe that. That sounds reasonable. Scuba mask... Also believable. Fuck it, why not?
Okay, what did everyone pick?
I don't think it's parachute. Yeah, I thought that was a little far-fetched. Okay.
For safety
Parachute
and
just
secure
seemed a
your
little
own route before
too...
helping others.
Like, I realize why you'd pick that, because that does sound, like, outlandish. But it'd have to be a really big bra to work for that, right? Just imagine, like, falling out of a plane with a girl, you're like, oh, what are we gonna do? And she's like, don't worry, I got this. Then she, like, rips off her shirt. Now,
Okay, we don't
never
have
mind.
all day.
Founders. I barely know hers.
Question. Lal Bihari from Uttar Pradesh, India, is both the founder and a member of the unusual association of blank. Okay, enter your lies.
I don't know. A lot of weird organizations out there. A lot of things it could be. An eyelash fell into my eye. My last line of defense is turned against me.
Okay, find the truth.
The Association of the Implication, the Association of Soup Eaters, Association of Dead People, and the Association of Native Americans. Okay, so... we know it's not the implication. But... the fuck else would it be? None of these make sense.
Alright, let's see what everybody picked.
Fuck! Dead people?
It's a group for people who were wrongfully declared dead by the government.
Man, it must suck to remember that. There was this one Scottish guy once who missed a court date to affirm that he was still alive because he like just forgot to go to the hearing or something like that. And then they still declared him dead even though he was still alive. If people need a good defense as well, they do. Because of the implication.
That translates to, I'd like to blank with your lips. Alright, type in your lies.
There are many things this could be. Man, expressions in other languages are always pretty interesting. Just seeing like hearing a phrase and having it be like, yeah, I don't believe you, turns into, I could ride a horse over a mountain that small. Or just various other stupid things. It's just interesting seeing what turns into a phrase, you know? Kind of like there was that one joke in the Avatar show.
Alright, find the truth.
There was one joke in the Avatar show where Uncle Iroh approached Zuko. He was like, "Why you two are busy fighting? Your boats are floating down the river." And Zuko's like, "Grandfather, this is no time, or Uncle, this is no time for your proverbs." He's like, "That isn't a proverb. Your boats are literally floating down the river." And they look to the left to see their boats just like going down the stream and off a cliff. It was a small French village that outlawed dying because the graveyard's getting too crowded. We knew it wasn't the implication because of the implication. But, they banned dying because the graveyards are too crowded? Well, shit. What's the punishment? Death?
You know what? I'll use my own lips. Thank you very much.
I'm barely in the lead. Ooh. Oh, we gotta do this. What the fuck could this possibly be?
In 2017, a clinic in the Philippines used the X-Men's Wolverine as a mascot to advertise their blank. Write your lies now.
I feel like we're gonna put the same joke. I can feel it already. The punishment was never made clear. I like to imagine someone just got up at the town hall meeting that they announced that at and was like, "What are you gonna do? Kill me?" And they immediately revoked it. I mean, I guess just incinerating the body would be one thing as a punishment, but I just find the concept funny that, like, a guy could just get up with, like, a gun, shoot himself, and then...
Okay, which one's the truth?
The fact that one of these is a right answer is just... It's... Oh, okay, fine. Hopefully this works.
Okay, let's take a look.
It's gotta be, right? Okay.
Note to self, never have a male child
Snip, snip.
delivered in the Philippines.
Wait, so mammograms was their lie? Alright, oh yeah, good again.
Okay, pick a category.
You know what? I'm curious. What the hell's this?
Okay, focus up. In 2011, it was revealed that World War II British spies formulated a plan to bring down Hitler by slipping blank into his food. Enter your lies now.
I'm confident in my answer. Which is good, because I don't think anyone else would be upon hearing my answer.
Hurry up, use a... Okay, which one is the truth?
Poisonous snakes. Semen. Estrogen. French cheese. I don't know which of these sounds more ridiculous. No, yeah, I do. What the fuck was the advertising like? Nice cock, bud. Care for a circumcision? I'm the best at what I do, and what I do is preventing sperm from being made in the balls. It's gotta be, right? Okay.
Meaning he would have to trim his little mustache with a pink razor.
Mine was literally the opposite.
Welcome to the final fibbage. It's your last chance at points, and it's worth triple. Don't blow it. Whatever you do, don't get the tropical disease known as Ainhum. That's where your body decides to spontaneously blank your blank. Alright, type in your lies.
Where's that Logan can't be circumcised because of his healing factor? Wouldn't that suck? Thinking you got circumcised, then it just heals immediately? Cyclops! I was raw dogging because I thought I was circumcised, but I'm not. Of course they use the Hugh Jackmans. There are many things. Amputate your toes, erect your penis, clap your feet, release your urine. All these sound like orders that are just being given to me. Hugh Jackman's Wolverine. Hugh Jackman. Yeah.
And what did people
Any
pick?
of these could be it. Aha! Ah.
Would you believe?
Are you fucking real?
But on the upside, now you can fit into those cute heels you've had your eye on.
So, your body just decides to randomly drop toes? Liking my comment was your doom, Firewall. Aha! We could have tied otherwise. Round of drawful? Sure, we can do a round of drawful. Why not? Do 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 do. Yeah, hop back to me. That's fair. Alright, here it is. Jackbox Games. Do 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 do. Chad. Hmm.
Hello.
I messed mine up horribly. Hmm. Do 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 da 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 da. Imagine we're so mentally synced that I almost tied if I didn't accidentally like your answer. Yeah, it is pretty funny that that somehow wound up that way. I forgot my eyebrows. I forgot to draw my eyebrows on my thing. Do, do, do. Mm-hmm. 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 Da, 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 da. I have heard of a similar mental illness in which people want to have parts of their bodies removed because they feel like they don't belong to them. Huh. Interesting. I have heard of, like, I've seen that a couple times in fiction where characters will just, like, get an organ transplant and then, like, they'll be like, I'm possessed by the person who had this organ originally! And it's like, what? Hey, thighs, nice. Alright. Strangely, it says that I'm the VIP, but I don't think... I don't think we can start this with 2 people. Unless we get someone else from the audience to join, I think we can't do this. I will let you decide what you want to do next. We could probably also just call it for today, because it is a little weird that, like, normal people will have, like, shown up by now. Also, apparently I am having some connection problems. That's fun. Add on to this. Ah, boy. YouTube, why must you do this to me, YouTube? Promote me! Promote what I have made! And I can't make multiple accounts either. Dang, yeah. Oh well. I think this is a... Hold on, how many players is this meant for? It's like... I guess 3 to 8, but... Oh, I guess because... When we do the picture, it'll literally just be like... 2 things that it could be. And one of them will be you. Okay, I guess I can see why that would be the case. Alright, well... Unfortunately, we did not play a lot of games today. So there's that. But, either way, I will try to do more Jackbox stuff in the future. When we're around Fibbage. You got it. Alright. Alright. Jackbox would, or Gardic would still be kind of like, you know, it's just us two. And Fibbage is one of those things where we can kind of do it with two. Everything else is a little, I guess, harder. Yeah, I'm sorry this didn't work out. I will, you know, continue trying to do this. That way we can, get more of this sort of stuff going. I guess today's just a bad day for most people. Alright. I am the eyeball with the plants coming out of it. You will be the eyeball that's in a flower. As is per usual. Da, da, da. Da, da, da. Da, da, da. Da, da, da. Okay. Oh, hey, look at that. We got someone else. Hey there, Lee. How you doing? Welcome to the game.
Hey there, I'm Cookie, and I was born 9 months after Toyotathon. 3 players. Hey, when this is over, let's start a jug band. I call dibs on the jug. Oh, and anyone else who wants to get in can be in the audience.
I want to be the jug.
You can vote on decoy answers to trip up the players, and you get to take a shot at guessing the truth. Let's hit it.
Aw. So what are we gonna do this time?
Round 1, where you'll get 500 points for fooling the other players with your lies. And you'll get a cool 1,000 for finding the truth.
Alright, Lee. I don't know who you are, but it could be any of these. Foreign beverages, let's see.
Alright, question 1. In the Arab country of Oman, a drink known by locals as Omani alcohol is better known elsewhere as blank. Now write a lie on your device that the other players might think is true. If you can't think of anything, that Lie For Me button will give you a suggestion for half the points. Do it now.
Lots of dumb things that I could say.
Write something quick. Okay, those are the
Pickle
choices.
juice.
That's the truth on your
Omani
device
bin
now.
Laden. Mountain Dew. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Well, shit. None of these make sense. A beastie like that, so I didn't hear your answer. Do you want a bit of Garfron for a bit? Oh, no, I think we'll just do this and then maybe see how that goes afterward. Yeah, I don't think Omani bin Laden is it. And pickle juice apparently is not it, so that means it's one of those two. And it's not that because it was me.
And you all missed
Omani alcohol is Mountain Dew?
Okay, you can look at this, but don't touch.
It's time to look at this.
Of course, the title of this
What the
document
fuck is this?
They are blank. Type in your lies now.
How is Mountain Dew alcohol? Dude, don't ask me. I am as shocked as you are. I have no idea how this works. I don't think this makes any goddamn sense.
Okay, which one's the truth?
Literally any of these could work.
Let's see what everybody selected.
I feel like... Yeah, I was gonna say that... Yeah! They're polishing that guy up!
Glue Bull got his start.
He is a bull. What is this? Ooh.
Alright, choose a category.
I regret nothing.
Okay, here's the question. LeGrand Wolf is the creator of a gay porn site that, oddly enough, is blank themed. Alright.
With a name like LeGrand Wolf, you can get away with a lot of stuff. I'm very, very curious for reasons unrelated to what it is itself as to what could possibly be such a weird site that they had to enter it in through this.
Okay, look for the truth and pick it.
I think there's only one right answer here. Now, will this be weirder than Harry Potter or than Mountain Dew alcohol? Gotcha! Haha! There's no gay stuff in Harry Potter except for Dumbledore. Fuck.
Try this on for size.
Mormon? That's not that weird. Man, I thought it'd be something interesting. Oh, I'm still in the lead. Nice. Ah, Mormons.
Now for round 2, where the stakes are doubled.
Ooh, stakes.
Okay, pick a category.
Vanity, German sports, hurricane prep, murder we wrote, or eating our feelings, vanities, German sports, hurricane prep, murder we wrote.
And time's up.
Vanity.
Okay, focus up. Robert Barber received over 2,500 parking tickets due to his...
Harry, did you drop the condom in the goblet of jizz?
Write your lies now.
Dumbledore, why do we have a goblet of jizz? Received over 2,500 parking tickets due to his vanity plates that said... Hmm.
Finish quick, or just hit the lie for me button. All right, pick the truth.
Too fast for you, Batmobile.
I love this part.
Fuck! Well, at least I didn't give points to Firewall. No. Motherfucker, what? No plate? I hate paying taxes. I don't know why I thought that would work on a plate.
Select the category.
Big funerals, I'm curious about.
Let me help with that.
Oh!
All right, here it is. In March 1973, funeral services were held on a farm in Ossining, Michigan, the final resting place for over 30,000 blank. Okay, enter your lies.
I got this. I know the answer. I don't know the answer, but I might know the answer. Hell, I might have been there. One of the 30,000 that died. Perhaps.
Hurry up, use a suggestion if you can't think of anything. Okay, which one is the truth?
I hit the screen at the weird angle and now I don't know which one I picked.
And what did people pick?
Gah. Mm-hmm. There it is. Urgh.
They
Feel
were
strong.
thought to continue with botulism, but they'd want us to remember them in happier times.
Frozen pizza. Fuck, still not beating Firewall. Alright. Alright, I got this. I got this. I got this. I got this. Hurricane prep. Exact change. Parliamentary porn challenge. Dangerous prep. Exact change. Parliamentary fest. Porn challenge.
Okay, we don't have all day.
Dangerous presidents. Oh no.
Here's a question for you. Even after the death of a child on the White House lawn, Thomas Jefferson refused to get rid of his dangerous blank. Enter your lies now. All right, find the truth.
Which animal?
Okay, what did everyone pick?
Could be. Also good guess. So... 'twas a sheep?
If he's remembered for just one thing, let it be this.
Huh. And I take the lead. I was gonna put Pet Panther, but I thought that'd be a little too much. Penalty
Time.
badge.
Pay attention, because this last one's worth triple points. Have fun. Even though the last 5 people quit, a 2017 job posting in the Scottish Borders offered a £50,000 salary to anyone willing to be blank in a blank. Write your lies now. Finish quick.
Doing a little dance. All right,
For me, bud.
guys. There were a lot of things it could be. £50,000 to be, I don't know. Yeah, I'd give an answer, but it probably is gonna sound like my normal one.
Okay, take a look and find the truth.
Dressed in green, ensconced in butter, a nanny in a haunted house, and a masseur in an assisted living center. It could be any of these. Like, who would want to wear green?
All right, who picked what?
Masseur. Is that a masseuse, technically? Ensconced in butter. It's gotta be, right? That felt a little too easy. Like, that's a very simple answer as to why no one would want to do it. You have to be a nanny to a very creepy little child. Alright. Ensconced in butter. Well, I'd say that's probably a good way to wrap it up, seeing as I won, and, I won. Most gullible is Lee, and also the worst liar is Lee. My apologies, Lee. The game is just not... Oof. Producer of awkward moments was Lee. The winner was me, though. That's the most important part. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been Arrowhead, your favorite VTuber Android. The next stream is tomorrow, where I continue with Danganronpa 2 and ideally, somehow, get further than I've gotten the rest of the time. Either way, I hope you all enjoyed this stream. Remember to like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed. Have a lovely morning, day, or evening. And goodbye.